be your business next to mine. Say I didn't tell you so. You better back your fence and go. You've been so long, it's in the back door. Can't you see I got your eyes? Let me warn you, hear me, man. Don't be your business next to mine. Come selling me your hot stuff, but you wouldn't give a dime. Let me warn you, hear me now. Don't be your business next to mine. But a meanest man in town.
Hello guys. Hey Jackie. Hey Sefa. Hello. I wasn't going to stream tonight, but it's the Danish Gambit, so we need to do it. I'm too tired. But I will try to play the Rapid tournament. That starts in 20 minutes. Hey Saris. First I wanted to check something out because I got a notification that I lost to a cheater, so I had a refund on my Rapid rating, and I think I only played Rapid in these tournaments, so probably one of my losses from yesterday it was against a cheater, so I wanted to check that. How can I see the tournaments I played yesterday? The Rapid Arena, this was it. I ranked 2. I was second in the end, but I had 2 losses, yeah. Against Assad and against Prime Minister 12. Let's open this one, for example, and let's open the other in another tab. And yeah, okay, this has to be it. 0 blunders, 0 mistakes by my opponent. How can I see? There you go. This player uses chess computer assistance. Okay, so my defeat yesterday against Prime Minister was not legal. And this was okay. It's a pity because that way I beat him once. Yeah, that's also I didn't notice, but you're right. So Let me go to his profile. Yeah, my score is 1-1. 2 games. If I click here, can I see the games? Yes, I can. So the 2 games were in the same tournament yesterday. And let me see, I'm black. So the one I won, it was because he left. This one. And he was doing no blunders, no mistakes, no inaccuracies. And I think I remember the game. When I castled, yeah, exactly. I castled long, which was a terrible move. And then he left and I claimed victory. And I didn't realize this guy already defeated me in the same tournament. So yeah, I won this game, but because he just left. Interesting. Hey, Violatic. Yeah, we're watching that one of my losses in yesterday's tournament. My opponent was a cheater, and it's already banned from Lichess. And yeah, the last game I'm seeing in the tournament, I won against him because he left. Okay, enough. Let's 30,000. Okay, let's see your Spanish there, Cefa. 30,000. Almost there, Cefa. You said 10 instead of 100. 30,151. Yeah, okay. Let's play the Danish Gambit. Team Danish. Let's start with the... Yeah, 100 is 100. 10 is 10. 10 is 10 and 100 is 100. There we go. A very late join, but we have time for one game. Hey Prash. Thank you, man. Let me take some coffee. Did I join? Yes. I have a game. I have a game in the Danish Gambit with the black side. Okay, let's accept the Gambit. Bishop c4, yes. Okay. Okay, not fully accepted. Let's play knight c6 maybe. And d6. Ping. Maybe I'm missing some tricks. So let's keep it easy and simplify a little. I'm still a pawn up, so my development is not great, but if I can simplify, trade some pieces. Now this is the critical moment. Critical moment. How should I develop? I think I'm gonna go here because I want to control these moves, and also against e5, which is a move that scares me a lot, I want to play d5. So now I can already develop bishop and knight, or bishop or knight, or first knight and then bishop. Let's do first knight. Okay, that's a ping. Let's unping. Wow. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie da. Doobie 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 doobie. So e5 d5 and if f5 95. Yeah, I'm gonna keep developing and keep trading if I'm allowed. Your teacher is from Colombia. Interesting. I know some people from Colombia. Is that his only name? Because you know in Colombia people usually have two names. Queen back here, threatening to take a pawn on g5. Hey Robert Tom, comments in Spanish sometimes. Uh, uh, maybe, maybe someday. I did a couple of streams in Spanish, but not quite the same. I think I can do this. I mean, the queen cannot. 95. Okay, I thought takes rook c8 and then the knight can be defended, but he has 95. So I guess I need to pin the pawn now. f4 is hanging as well. Oh, 95 now. I missed 95 here. Okay. I missed the same move in two different lines. Interesting. So queen d8, queen h4, or queen e6, f5, 95, takes, and there's a check on e7 then. Okay, I'm gonna try not to lose on time. Yeah, queen e6, f5, I was calculating 95, Robert. That was my point. To force f5, to go 95. He takes my queen, I take his queen. The problem is the fork on e7 in the end of the line. So it doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, this position is tough. It's really tough. That pawn on c7 is annoying. Material is equal. I'll take that, although that was probably a mistake. I'm realizing. I'm gonna play h6 instead of taking on e4. I thought the same, Roken. I thought the same, but you know, it's the Danish Gambit. We had to do this. Slight depression. Okay. 18 seconds, and my opponent is taking a lot to think. Okay, yeah, I could have taken on c7. Okay, that's good. 11 seconds, not good. Can probably pre-move e4, d5, I mean. Let's check. Let's pre-move this. I need to start pre-moving. So that means I'm probably gonna lose after a wrong pre-move. If queen e1, he had queen f1, so I couldn't really pre-move. Move that. It's a threat now, but he defended. So 2 seconds left. Time to pre-move. No! Let's resign. Yeah. Somehow I cannot play bullet anymore. This is happening lately a lot to me. I usually play good chess with 10 seconds on my clock, but it's not the case anymore. Maybe that means I'm improving. Maybe. Or maybe something worse. I lost on time, Violatic. I hang my rook in the end and I resigned. But what I mean is I lost because of the time, because of my terrible speed. It didn't have anything to do with the Danish Gambit. I actually had a great position. I thought I had winning chances in that one. Okay, let's play with the white side. I'm going to play knight takes c3 instead of bishop c4. I think that was Capablanca's recommendation or someone's recommendation. b6, that strikes... I don't know what's b6 about. Let's go crazy. My follow-up was knight g5, by the way. If knight takes e5, I would take the bishop on b4. Oh, maybe this game counts in time for the tournament. What's the best? Let's try this. Quite a beautiful mate. Only move, right? Yes. No, the tournament is over. My opponent took so long to find the only legal move. Okay. Okay, I guess we're ready to play the real stuff. Let me check what the Wikipedia says about the Danish Gambit. How would you learn to play chess? Asks Core Power. What an open question there. So you mean like from zero, like from the scratch? Yeah, you have plenty of material in YouTube, in the internet in general, a lot of free material, free lessons. But yeah, I would say to start from the scratch to learn to play chess, to me, is like learning to play anything. I think you learn by playing. So yeah, either Chess or any other website where you can play for free, you just play. Of course, beginners lessons and tutorials help also. Okay, so let's see. Danish Gambit begins with the moves, blah blah blah. I already don't know that. Blah 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 blah. History, blah 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 blah. Main lines. So main lines. Black can safely decline the gambit with d6, queen e7, or d5. Wow, d5, interesting. I should try that. d5. Interesting. I like d5. I'm gonna try d5 and also d6 and also queen e7. If black enters the Danish accepted with d takes c3, main choices are knight takes c3 and bishop c4, of course. Hey Core Power, thanks for the follow. I hope you like the stream. Main moves are knight takes c3 and bishop c4. That I already know that. Yeah, knight takes c3, the Goring Gambit, blah 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 blah. Linden's continuation, bishop c4. If he takes on b2, this is awesome, blah blah blah. Although the Schlechter defense, d5, c takes b2, bishop takes b2, and d5. Wow, you can play d5 in that position? Well, then I guess it's playable with black, if you can do that. Maybe I try that in one game also. I like this line with king f1. Let's see, how does this go? It's after bishop takes b2 instead of d5, bishop b4 check, king f1 or knight c3. Yeah, plenty of options there. And white's follow-up after the line with cb2, bishop b2 is queen b3, which makes sense. Okay, interesting ideas there. More or less we know all of them, although I'm seeing here some c5 idea for black. Let me see. Schlechter recommended one of the most reliable defenses. By returning one of the pawns with d5, black gains time to complete development. After bishop takes d5, because e takes d5 blocks the bishop. Yeah, okay. After bishop takes d5, knight f6, although bishop b4 is also possible. Knight f6, there's bishop f7, king f7, queen takes d8, bishop b4 check. Yeah, and the typical bishop b4 check, and you take on d8. But queen d2, bishop d2, knight d2, and then c5. c5. And most theorists evaluate the position as equal. But some believe that the queen side majority gives black the advantage in the endgame. I'm gonna try the Schlechter defense if I'm able in one game. Yeah. Okay, good. We're ready. We're ready. Tournament. I didn't know the Schlechter defense. I don't know if you followed the lines I was talking out loud. Maybe I can show, before joining the tournament, show them on the analysis board the line I would love to play with black in one game. So the Danish Gambit goes this way, and we're talking about the, well, it's with yeah, knight f3 is still not played, right? It does not come from the Scotch. So it's this. Okay, bishop c4, c takes b2, bishop takes b2, and the selected defense is d5, and then after bishop takes d5, knight f6, bishop takes, queen takes, bishop b4, check to regain the queen, queen d2, yeah, bishop takes d2, knight takes d2, and c5. And some theoreticians say black has an interesting play here with this majority, so I'm gonna try that if I can in one game. Okay, where's the tournament? Off we go. Oh, I'm so tired today. Persian Gulf Iran is in the tournament. He won yesterday's tournament. And Asati is in the tournament. I think Asati is the other loss I had yesterday. Yes, I lost. So interesting field. I'm drinking coffee, just black coffee. Hey Tony. Antonio. Okay, if I want to play the selected defense, I need to take it. And after bishop c4, I need to take on b2. So let's see if we can get this in the first game before we forget everything. Okay, we don't get it. So now, I don't know the theory here. What did I play in the previous game? I played c6 and that was stupid, right? But I had a good game after that. How did I do it? I had a good game in the last tournament, but I can't remember how did I do it. Okay, let's spin the knight. They play some sideline decently. No, I think knight takes c3 is the main line. I think it's even more main than bishop c4 line. Okay, let's defend the bishop. I just don't play it, so I don't know. Okay, knight d4 might be an idea, especially now, as long as I'm not losing. So I'm probably gonna trade some stuff. Which was the idea because we're a pawn up. So let's trade. Better to start this way because then his pawn structure is worst. Let's say worst. Wow. I thought he was going to keep the bishop defended, but he wants to take on g7, which probably is a bad move because I have queen f6. So I'm like a piece up here, a full piece up, unless I'm missing something. Which might be the case, because you know. But he's trading everything. Just a full piece up. Nice. So now we'll have a double threat here and here. I'm scared to put everything in dark squares, but I think he has no good move. Okay, let's let's threaten to take the other rook now. So I guess he's gonna defend with knight h3. Makes sense to be able to bring the rook to e1. He does that way. Yeah, it's also interesting, but let's attack that bishop. Now this must be a technical wing. I just need not to blunder my knights, or they're dancing. But yeah, just complete development. Wow! Whoa! It's all for take there. Okay, I think I have to give one knight, but trying to calculate if I have something better. So knight check and knight b3 is interesting. Yeah, that defends the two knights. What was I thinking? Rook g8 for rook takes g2. That was no good. But this even saves the knights, so it's two pieces up on the pawn. Well, he might take the knight now, probably. Or resign. Resign is good also. Man. Only logical move, maybe. Yes, Antonio, the opponent played not good. Not good. And now probably d5, d4 is an interesting idea. d4, maybe take here also. Yeah, I mean, it hurts to watch this. Oh, man, this guy is 1900. He's tilting a lot. He's tilting a lot since the opening. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. I need to go for a glass to take water. Okay, let's continue. Okay. So in the previous game with white, I took on c3. It was nice. Maybe I go for the bishop c4 line now, if he takes. Bishop, drunk bishop takes on d4. No, bishop c4. 4, 3. Okay, he takes. Let's try this one then. Because of health, yeah. Knight f6, I guess that's a move. Yeah, he's tempting me to. But let's keep, Gambit style. I don't mind the e4 pawn. I don't mind any of my pawns now. I'm not sick, Roken. Just too tired. Okay, he managed to castle. I'll give him that. Okay, Violatic, okay. Thanks for the observation. But still, look at this. He can make this horrible blunder, or he can go back to c5 or e7. Ha ha ha. Now he might have to lose a knight to save the queen. Yeah, there's still some tricks in the position. Although, of course, after bishop c5 or bishop e7, I had to find something else. Okay, that's a queen. I'll take it. And yeah. Yeah, very generous, yes. I think he didn't see knight f6. Otherwise, you don't give up your queen. He doesn't even take my bishop. Maybe you're right. Maybe he's a very generous guy. Now I don't know what to do. Should I save my bishop and allow him to take on e5? Or should I go for some checkmate? Okay, how to save the bishop in the best way? I think I want to go knight d2, so I'm gonna play bishop e4. Against knight takes e5, I want to go knight bd2, and rook d8, queen e2, I guess. Or maybe I take the bishop on e5. No, he has to take on b4 first, right? It's it's probably not useful to keep calculating in this position. Queen up, and I have no reason to be worried. His pieces are uncoordinated. I would resign. No, I don't think he's a kid. He's just playing. But maybe he's a kid. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. If he's not good at chess, I don't expect him to be good at competition anyway. Because of course, if he resigns, he has more time to get points in the tournament. But I guess he's not competing for the points. Although he's out now, he's offline. And now he's online again. Did he get the engine now? Miss Mazzy or Miss Maisie, I don't know. Thanks for the follow. And I have a challenge by Alira. Thank you, buddy, but no challenges. I'm playing a tournament. Sorry. Yeah, Lourdes, but f6 was illegal. The f-pawn was pinned. So I guess he thought, oh no, I cannot play f6 because it's pinned. So, oh, I'm losing my queen. But he had knight f6, giving up the piece, of course. What is he doing? He's trying to take here and then threaten a fork on f3. Pinned by what piece? By my bishop. Let's go back to that position. When I play bishop g5, here, there's a bishop pinning the f7 pawn. So the only legal move to save the queen is knight f6. Let's go back to the position, current position. Okay, let's take the bishop. I don't have anything better. And now knight takes e5 will threaten a fork. Oh no, maybe I miss it. But the problem is the knight is also defending the 8, so knight takes e5. I might go to the back rank and win, because he has no way to defend the knight on e8. And he resigns finally. Good. What a gentleman, yeah. Pre-X also in the tournament. Another guy that usually plays these tournaments. Usual people here in the field. Okay, more coffee. So did you see today's games in the Olympiad? Our Lord Eric Hansen had to face the one and only Vichy Anand. So it was tough. It was tough. And he lost, of course. Yeah, my opponent berserks. So what was the answer again? Okay, I tried bishop before. I'm gonna stick to that until someone... Yeah, Hansen versus Anand. Exactly, Hansen with white. That was today. And he did a decent opening, but then, you know, Vichy is Vichy. Okay. Is the Danish Gambit refuted after e4 or and then d5? Yeah, d5 is one idea, but I wanted to get d5 in the line with bishop c4 takes on b2, and no one is playing bishop c4 against me. So maybe next time I play the d5 line. You have d5, you have d6, you have queen e7 also. Several lines. Who won? What do you think? Who do you think won versus between Eric Hansen and Vishwanathan Anand? Okay. I might be in danger here. I might need to take on c3 and I didn't want to. If it was Giri. Giri played Caruana today. Caruana? Yes. Yes. Giri played with Fabiano today because the US faced the Netherlands. And it was also a tough match, but the favorites won. I think Giri drew, however, as expected. Oh boy, I missed that one. Oh boy, I have 2 pawns for the piece, but... What, for the piece? For the exchange? I'm good. I'm good. Stay with the queen. You know what? I'm still hitting the rook. What am I thinking? It wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. Now I need to play fast. This guy is berserking as well, and he's playing fast, and he's #1 in the tournament. Okay, position is equal. It should be. A pawn is a pawn. I was going to play d5, but a pawn is a pawn. Now I think I might be better. Wow, he doesn't take en passant, so I love my queenside pawns, so let's not get checkmated yet. And as soon as I told it, there's some bishop h7 idea here. Okay, he didn't do it, but bishop check, queen check, rook h3. Ah, rook h3 is not possible. What am I thinking? Okay, never mind. So knight d7 allows that. Yeah, b5, I think. Ah, with the knight. Oh boy, I didn't see with the knight. I'm missing some stuff. There's rook g3 here. I'm probably lost. I'm probably losing here. I think I am. I was calculating all the other checks. I'm so stupid. Okay, let me resign. We need to learn, boys. We need to learn. I think what I did was correct up until this point. Up to, you know, here, 91. First of all, why does he play that? I needed to understand that. I don't think it's a good move. But still, why don't I stick to my plan and play d5 here? And complete development. I'm so stupid. I'm giving him everything. And here, instead of my gut feeling that told me to go g6, still king h8. Yeah. I cannot do this. I need to stop and calculate when he takes on h7. Okay, we need to fight. H escudo. Not best moment. We're in a blunderful moment. So what's the main line against knight c3? I didn't see that in the Wikipedia. Persian Gulf also lost. Yeah, but there's this randomnessity in the tournament. He's a strong guy. d5 immediately. So this can transpose to the selector variation. Yeah, it totally transposes, but he does not have a check on b4 now with the pawn here. So I'm gonna do this, and after Pawn takes b2. What do I do? Wow, he resigned. I think pawn takes b2 is still playable, threatening to win back a queen on a1, taking a rook, and bishop b4 check, winning the queen back. But he resigned. Okay, good. I mean, is c takes b2, bishop takes b2? I was trying to see if there was something else than bishop takes b2, but bishop takes b2 totally transposes into the Schlechter variation we saw before the tournament. And then bishop b4 check, queen d2, bishop takes d2, knight takes d2, and c5. With equal position, but my opponent resigned. Queen c7. C takes b2, queen takes c7 check. Yeah. Yeah, I had that. Randomnicity. Let's try the same line. I wanted to do it with black though, that line, but I know king f1 is a move. Let's do it. And maybe threatening to take a pawn. He has 2 pawns though. I need to justify king f1. Ah. If I regain my second pawn, then queen d1, and he takes on e4. Wait. What is this? It's the same, but with the pawn with the pawn on c6. Okay. But maybe I have bishop f6 as an improvement to the line. It's not an improvement. Or queen takes b4 instead of taking on f7, and then he has to take, and then e5. Or bishop f6 and knight c3. And then I bring my rook. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, this line is interesting. Bishop f7 takes, queen d1, queen e1 trade, knight takes e4. I don't think I like that. So let's go for this line. Seems interesting. I want to go rook e1. Okay, I guess I have to do the obvious. I don't see any other interesting move. Nah, should play faster. He can still not castle. King d7, I take on b7, and I regain my pawn. And yeah, maybe not that great, because a2 is hanging. Okay, but it's interesting. Oh no. Actually, that's a bad idea because then no, it's a good idea if king e7, but no king e7. Ah, he's good. This guy is good. Nardins, thanks for the follow. So if I go here, he trades everything and goes rook e8, and I lose an exchange for free. I'm gonna lose it anyway. It's a useless try. Rook e8 still great. And trade everything on f6 or just f6 immediately. The pawn on f4, what am I doing? I'm failing a lot in the calculation. I'm failing a lot in the tactics today. Not a lot I can do. I'm too tired. I will explain it like that. So I expect this to keep happening for the rest of the tournament. So maybe I need to try more dry positions, but no, it's not going to be easy in the Danish Gambit. So those who are expert in the Danish, Violatic, please. I need a safe line in the Danish Gambit. Let's play d3. Let's see if this is a safe line. Why didn't you take the knight? Because then he takes my knight. Then my knight would be pinned. Yeah, Pons forethought is explaining. So I prefer to keep pieces on the board instead of, trading everything and be lost. I prefer to be lost with some chances, but I didn't have any. I'm playing extra safe in this game. Luckily, my opponent is also berserking. What's going on here in this game? It's like a random position. It's safe. It's safe. I keep material equality. I solve his threats. I'm not playing anything sharp. It's just the safest I can get in the Danish Gambit. Knight g5, I guess, only move. Oh. He has a mate here. Oh boy. How did he find that so quickly? Nothing works. Okay. Let's go there, knight f6. I don't see anything else. At least I'm protecting queen back to d5. Because the problem is here, I couldn't even play d5 with, in the other lines. So that's why I played knight f6. I'm going all in this game. No more safety. By the way, Ranko120, thanks for the follow. So, yeah, bishop c5, defending this and also preventing castling, so the king's still in the center. And trying to get the most out of this position. I have all of my pieces active, but I'm a rook down? I'm exchange down, but an exchange and 2 pawns down, exactly. Relish, not Kraut. Thank you for following. I hope you like the stream. Okay, the queen has c7. And after bishop b6 he has d6, which is annoying. Everything works for white. Shoot. That's it. Queen a5. Let's try this. I'm setting up a trap. He will not fall for it, but at least I have some ideas. Queen a3 is probably the most precise. I have ideas against any others. Well, of course this allows bishop f2. And this allows knight jumping in. I think I will do it, yeah. But he came in time to defend the bishop. Ah, this is good. This has to be good. Also, the queen might be hanging at in some lines on c2. And also the f2 square is juicy. Wow, he's stopping everything. He's stopping. Oh, from here maybe it was stronger, but yeah, I'm pointing to the e1 square. That's what I'm trying to do. Can I bring my rook? If he moves the bishop, I can. Maybe this way was also interesting. Yeah, from g3 the queen, he didn't have this because of f2. That was my bad. Anyway, he finally collapsed. Knight f3, such a terrible move, unless I'm missing something, which might be the case. Okay. Let's keep it simple. Keep it simple, Pepe. This is not keeping it simple. Queen e2, queen g2 mate is a threat. Okay. Time is not on my side. Oh, yes it is. I had bishop pinning queen. I just didn't see it. Wow, he's playing so fast. Whew. Very close. I had bishop d6, but I was pre-moving. Well, queen takes queen wasn't a pre-move because I couldn't pre-move that, but still I was thinking about doing it, so I did it, but I had bishop d6. Okay. Yeah, he took the rook, that's sure, but I managed to find a way to activate all of my pieces, and finally he found very good defensive resources, I think. The moment I played queen g6, I thought I had like 3 threats, and he found king f1 stopping all of them. But then he finally collapsed. Okay, let's see if he takes on b2. Bishop e7. h6 has to be really slow, and in combination with d6, I don't think you take on c3 to be that slow after that. You don't accept a gambit and then play and then get behind in development even more. Kirituchiha 02, thanks for the follow. I didn't notice it. Is knight takes c3 a bad move? No, it's a main move also. I'm just trying to be absolutely active. Okay, very interesting moves. A lot of interesting moves. Hard to choose, hard to pick one. Check there, takes. I'm gonna go for this. Yeah. I think this is interesting because I take a pawn. His king is gonna be weak. And I totally miscalculated something. Okay, so never mind. Let's do as if it was calculated, like Bashir Graf did today. You do a bad move in the opening, you blitz out the following two moves, like if it was preparation. I miscalculated this. So I'm gonna be a lot of pawns down, which is funny. Yeah, knight takes c3 is the sound move. It's totally fine. I just wanted to play the most aggressive way. Well, he has a point. And another point to delay knight takes c3 is that if he takes on b2, he might be in trouble. So it's like I can take that pawn at any moment. I don't need to take it immediately. 95, queen e6. Knight queen d6, bishop f4, c6, bishop takes e5, bishop e4, bishop takes e5. Okay, this is too crazy because I'm out of material down, so he can even get give the queen for my rook and a piece and be up on material. But okay, at least I'm playing active, which was my idea. Pawn to c2, annoying? Nah, the pawn is gonna be there for a while. Not a big threat, I think, with my bishop blocking on c1 and everything blocking on c1. So yeah, material is equal here, but I'm active. My bishop is hitting g7, so not easy to castle, and also c7, that is hanging. The bishop is pinned on d7. I like my position. Rook is coming to e1. So even though material is equal, I'm using all of my pieces already, and he's not. So yeah, he probably had to do that. And now I have interesting choices. For example, rook e1, pawn takes b5, bishop f6 check, bishop e6, I can take on b5. So instead of bishop e6, bishop e7 immediately, and I regain the piece. But my queen's still hanging, so I need to do it with the rook, and then my bishop is hanging on f6, and I don't know. I cannot calculate. If bishop here, there's b5, maybe. Maybe with the queen instead of, yeah, maybe with the queen instead of the, yeah, makes more sense, because at least I have queen takes b7, if bishop c6, queen c8, and I can take knight on b8 probably. Yeah. So yeah, I'm basically threatening this type of ideas. Bishop takes g7 also, and if he takes, I might take here. Okay, never mind. He can probably still not take, so I might bring my rook. So far, I think I'm stopping him from developing, so I'm going to bring the rook exactly here. I want to have some ideas in this file. Bishop d5, I have no good discoveries, I think. Although I need to calculate to sacrifice the queen. Okay, so he did go for this, which is very, very strange. Unless I missed something. I don't see I missed anything. The position was really difficult for black. Maybe it was already lost, I don't know. Cannot be sure about my sacrifice. So I'm considering bishop takes g7, but of course queen takes rook makes all the sense in the world. Yeah, let's stick to the easiest. If he takes my rook and I take two rooks and a knight, that should be good. But I missed this one. Okay, okay. Why do I always miss castle? Keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. I'm 1 minute left. Probably rook e4 was interesting, but yeah, 97 I take on a7. Or take the rook and the bishop. Ah no, the bishop is defending the rook. Now the bishop is hanging on b4. Rook e4 makes a background mate more possible. Yeah, but he has some. His bishop would be hanging, and he has some to spend some time to do a real threat. I'm threatening rook takes e6. No, I'm not. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Because on f2, what does he have? It's hard to calculate. Well, he's kind of forcing me. Let's go here. Let's keep it simple. No, actually, I will not remove regaining on e5 because I take on c5 better. Not now. $43. And yeah, even if you have the advantage with the queen, is easier to blunder in time travel because he has a lot of pieces and a lot of possible moves, and I have a lot of ways to blunder my queen. And 39 seconds left. This is gonna be tough. Although that bishop on a5 is really suspicious. I guess he will take my bishop here to be able to get out of there. Ah, but then queen takes a5. Knight c6, queen c7, rook c8. Oh, okay, never mind. 35 seconds left. I'm gonna lose some time, I cannot believe it. What a position. He doesn't have time to checkmate me with bishop e5, I think. So it's gonna be a queen for a rook after the trades. 29 seconds. So bishop e5, I might check on d3 or f5. Yeah, I check on f5. He has one check. He can resign. Let's pre-move this. Start pre-moving moves. "25 seconds left." Bishop c3. That's interesting. Yeah. It's tough to play with the rook now. What? Yeah. 16 seconds left. Well, okay, never mind. Now he did it. This is a Sux one. Beautiful Sux one. The rook is defending the two squares. King h3, Sux one. The rook is defending both mates and the king can't move. So Queen h6 mate, I missed. Okay, never mind. I prefer the Sux one idea, you know, when you can. Queen h6 mate, yeah. Too easy, come on. You only, as they say, you only need one win per game. So I saw one way to win and didn't look for more. But it's funny to look for the hardest one. It reminds me of the game who was it? Svidler versus Nakamura in the champion showdown, when he had this winning position and he found a very clever and long way to win in an endgame with 5 seconds left each, and he found this nice idea, and like 6 moves later Nakamura resigned, and then Sam Shanland was there and and told the Svidler, and why didn't you go rook f1 check and mate next move? And he was like, oh yeah, I'm not comparing myself to Svidler, but those funny situations happens in all levels, I think. So I still don't know what to reply against knight c3. So Erdlock, or Erdlock. I don't know how to spell it, but thanks for the follow. Knight c6, is knight c6 the main line against knight c3? That's too boring. Wow, my opponent wants to trade after losing a pawn in the opening. I'll accept. I mean, he wants to trade bishops, which is strange. I mean, one, at least bishop for knight, I don't know. Now he only has one bishop left, and it's the same color as the one I have left. I can even take and check. And then king d2, I check on b4. Yeah, because if I castle, he takes on c7 with the, I'm not sure with, nah, let's do this. Let's keep it simple. Check. c7 still hanging, but I'm threatening a check here to trade queens and solve my c7 and c6 problems. Yeah. And also threatening d5 and c2. Ah, good. That's probably the best. So here maybe d6 is annoying, but it's still a pawn up. c7 is weak, realizing. So my plan to go d6, probably not good. He brings everything to the c file. Okay, he's, however, forcing me to do stuff. Wow, what a move. Am I missing something? Okay, no, I guess, yeah, now I see he's at 1400, and yeah. Wow, I missed bishop f7 here. Maybe he has a point after all. Yeah, I missed bishop takes f7. He misses it too, so let's trap that bishop. I think bishop takes f7 was good, because then rook f1 and regaining the piece. And he's away now. No, he's online now. It was strange. You could protect the piece with g5. Yeah, but then g3, relish. going back here, instead of g4, bishop takes f7, king takes f7, rook f1, g5, g3, regaining the piece. And then he's gonna regain the pawn on f4 with check also. My king will be exposed. Probably a draw. I'm still a pawn up there, but not a good one, and he has a lot of attack versus my king. Anyway, let's go back to the current position. He sacrificed the bishop finally. Rook f1 maybe here to go knight g5 next. No, he wants to go here, but that I can protect. That I can protect. Okay, so 48 minutes left in the tournament. I should try to win this one fast. F5? Nah, let's trade. Keep it simple. I said trade. Bishop takes c6 prevents knight f3 also, so, and knight g2, so this pawn is lost. Okay. I thought it prevented it, but he showed me I was wrong. Oh boy. Are we going to play this? Really? No one resigns. Yeah. It's incredible. He's forcing me to checkmate with knight and bishop. No, he lost on time. No, I removed the checkmate. Third place, but we finally on fire, winning 5 points for this one. 44 minutes left, and wow! The first player in the tournament, he has 34 points. Oh boy. Okay, so knight takes c3, knight c6. Let's try. Knight there, bishop b4. Four, e7, castle, castle. Let's play for the structure. Giving up the bishop pair and creating some weaknesses. That I can hopefully cope with. So I am pinging my knight so the knight can move. Yeah, I thought about that. I don't want to take here and solve his structure, but maybe I don't have another way. Maybe I do. F4. Okay. If he takes with the pawn, I might take on d4. Then he cannot have the perfect structure. He's gonna have at least this. And now let's survive here. Let's try to survive. Start with a5. b5, a4, passed pawn. That's gonna be our source of counterplay for the rest of the game. And this is gonna be our weakness on c7. So rook c8 or rook a7. Rook a7, bishop f2 might be an idea. Let's start with this, although I'm not hanging anything on d6, right? Yeah, I want this rook not to be overworked defending two pawns for the moment, if it's not necessary. And my knight is definitely not contributing, so I might move it somewhere. Let's have the passer. You like knights over bishops? It depends a lot. This type of endgame, for example, if the rooks and the queens disappear from the board, I prefer the bishop. So I have time to defend the a-pawn, doubling rooks. And finally, he got his trick that I missed. He has to take with the rook, which is bad news because I would prefer him to take with the bishop. He has to take with the rook. And I will probably not trade, I think. Or maybe I can trade and go to c4 with the other rook. Yeah, the knight is terrible. I'm gonna be a pawn down. There's bishop c5. Rook takes and rook c8, bishop. No. What am I saying? The bishop is on c7. So should I take and go to c4? Maybe the rook gets harassed then, so he has to play bishop c5. I might have knight f8, king f2, knight e6 in time. King e2, yeah. So I'm in time there. So I will do that. I will do that. I guess the bishop heads to c5, but I might be wrong. Maybe the bishop just goes back to g3 and then f2. No, he goes to c5. Okay, I like to see that because or maybe he just pushes. Uh-oh. Well, sometimes you need to do what you need to do. Knight f8, I see how I'm gonna lose there. So I'm gonna do a crazy move here. I think I need to do it if I want to save this game. Knight f8 he just takes and brings the king, and I have no plan. My king is not in time. So at least this way I have an active rook, and you know what they say, rook and pawn endgames, they're always a draw, right? My knight is far more active here, so he's gonna take, and if g4, there's rook d4, and yeah, it's 4 versus 2, but at least no passers if I get to trade these two pawns. Let's see, maybe he just pushes. So if I go here, there's rook here, and I resign. No, I don't. No, I don't. So let's go. Because I had the chance to go here also. But if I don't resign after rook d1, then I use my king. The rook is already doing something. The king needs to enter the position. So I wanted to trade this for this, but maybe I can trade this for this and then try to take this. I'm too greedy. I'm too greedy. I'm too greedy. There's rook here, which is probably... No, I can still play g5. Yeah. Or g6. What is best? g5, yeah. Okay, the pawn is stopped, but this has to be still losing. Trying my best. I'm trying my best. Need to be careful with this type of positions with king and rook in the same line. Okay, I'm gonna put the king here. So anytime he wants to go active with the rook, I'm gonna take on d7. Okay, that makes sense. I want to trade in general. I'm not sure to trade there. Rook h7 was winning. I thought I had rook f6. That's why I played g5. Ah, but then he pushes the pawn. Yeah, it was winning. So one check first. Yeah. Rook h7 was winning. This might still be winning. Can I have counterplay? That would be funny. No, I don't have time for that. So stupid. Let me resign. No way. How did I do that? I mean, I just need to keep the king card. What am I doing? Oh, rook h1, rook f1. I'm so stupid. I got distracted there somehow. Okay, guys, another terrible tournament. This is the reason why I shouldn't stream. I shouldn't play when I decide I will not play. I didn't want to play today. Too tired. Oh, this guy again. Yeah, I know I was probably losing, but at least I would. So I played bishop c4 in the previous game against this guy, right? But I did okay, right? Can't remember. And he played. I can't remember. I'm mixing games here. Ah, I played king f1 here. Yeah, now I remember. And I had a good game or not? I think I had a good game. Yeah, because he blundered queen a4 check and then bishop c6, and I had a decent position. Okay, so now he's not doing that, which is interesting. I love to see him being scared. So queen e7, knight c3 is my idea. And knight h6 is another option. I like this position. It cannot be good for black. But yeah, it's 2 pawns, right? 2 pawns are 2 pawns. Can I go this way? Can I go this way? If b5, I'm thinking in sacrifices already. Bishop takes is interesting. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it. Oh, bishop a6, I missed. I missed bishop a6. So bishop a6, bishop a3, bishop takes b5, queen takes b5, queen takes a3, queen b7 does not work. So bishop a6, I might have knight queen here, but he saw something wrong about bishop a6, I guess. Knight d6 was possible, but I want to prepare more threats and avoid bishop a6. Okay, so now I go here, I think. My king is already dancing, so I don't mind about king takes e2. Bishop a3 is tempting. Is he gonna castle? Okay, let's stop it. Let's stop it first. So bishop a3, he has knight c6 to defend e7. What about, yeah, queen f3, he has the same move. I don't like my position anymore. I mean, still enjoyable, but I don't find the proper way. That knight pin sucks. Maybe. Oh, he goes for a different idea. You know what? A pawn on the 7th rank is a pawn on the 7th rank. Yeah, I'm officially the hell of a lot of material down. So, so I could resign unless I find something against rook e8. Okay, of course the position is not about the pawns. So knight e6 check, I go back to d3, I think. Knight g2, I trade on e8 or not. Ah, maybe I missed something. Now I can go here. Probably not a good move, but I can do it. Have nothing. I have nothing here. I'm not even up on time, so g6 a problem? It is. Why didn't he take f3? Because he couldn't? I think he wanted the knights to defend against my threats. Yeah, he's good, but I feel in... Yeah, I'm killing myself against him by berserking. Okay, let's try this again. What is this? Like 4 losses in this tournament already? This is my worst tournament ever. At least the worst this month, I think. Okay, nice c6. Let's do something that is not taking on c3. I'm 7 points behind the third place. Yeah, not good. It would be funny to see 95. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 95. What a blunder. This is called the legal mate, if I'm not mistaken. Legal. Legal. Okay. Galito Sanguinetto is following. Thank you, buddy. I might try d5 in the next game with black. d5 immediately, because I'm not getting it against bishop c4 because no one is playing bishop c4 against me. If only Violatic was playing. Where is the people? Where are the people that play bishop c4 instead of knight takes c3? So now I saw d5 was a move in the Wikipedia right here instead of taking on c3. So let's start with that. It's one of the 3 moves to refute the gambit, to refuse to accept it, not to refute. Okay, I guess now I need to take here. There's no knight c3, so it makes sense. And this is, what is this? Scandi and Alapin. Capablancas. Yeah, d5 is Capablancas, right? We saw that in the Wikipedia, yeah. Capablancas line. I don't know how to play it. The only move I know is d5. At least it's different from everything we've been playing so far. c4. I don't believe that. I cannot believe that is a good move. Am I gonna have this pawn here forever for the rest of the game? Can I check here and then force double pawns on f3 like this? Maybe it's not the best. Maybe I can put more pressure, bring more pieces, but he's gonna castle. No, okay, let's force the double pawns. And I'll move the queen somewhere useful. I'm calculating just in case this works. Queen takes b4, bishop takes g2, or bishop takes e2, and then it's also interesting. It's also interesting. But knight c6, he takes on f3, I move the queen. Where do I move the queen? Still hitting the bishop. Queen e7. No, yeah, let's go for the normal. Harwell, I think I can never play d3 because, yeah, he's hitting my queen, as you can see. So I can still not, but it's an idea, of course, if I keep the bishop pinned. Like now, for example. And since it's a mate threat, I won't care about the bishop on b4. and it's pinning the knight, so there's no knight e4. This seems winning. Queen d1, I trade everything, and I'm a piece and a pawn up. And then I have knight d4 in the end, and he resigns. I mean, I trade everything. Oh, he resigns now. Okay, good. Queen e6 was better. I wanted, well, my way of thinking, Queen e7 was to defend the bishop, then castle long, and be able to move the knight on c6. For Queen h3, interesting. I wanted to defend the bishop on b4 to be able to play knight e5 at some point. Long castle and knight e5. But yeah, Queen h3 is also an interesting idea. I can probably win different ways in that position. He misplayed a lot in the opening. After you checked with queen and move 7, any reason why d3 was bad? Ah, you mean instead of taking on f3? No, no reason at all. d3 was a good move there, I think. Because queen a4 check, I go knight c6. Yeah, I think you're right, Harwell. I thought you were talking later when I said, you know, about the next line. So if he plays bishop c4, no, again this. Okay, up. Okay. This shitty line again. So I want to castle also. I will repeat the same line I did before because I thought I had a decent position. Not good, but decent. Bishop g5, castles. Don't you trust the stockfish? What did Aronian do today? He won, right? Talking about engines. In today's Aronian game, there was this position when the engine says Aronian is worst. He's a full pawn down because he gave up a pawn. So the engine is like -1. And all the grandmasters doing commentaries were like, wow, Aronian must be winning here. Because, yeah, it was the type of pawn, you know, the engines like it, but humans don't. So yeah, sometimes the engine depending on the position. But I guess d3 was winning a piece there, so so I was kidding, Harwell. Saviosena? Thanks for the follow, mate. What am I doing here? He drew. Ah, okay. Saviosena is correct. Okay, okay. Thanks. Sometimes the nicknames are hard for me, especially when they have numbers like yours. Yeah, and after he gave up the pawn, he had some attack. The center was more or less blocked, so he had this more or less free attack, so to speak. But his opponent, and he was threatening to kill all the counterplay of his opponent in the queen side. So it was like, oh boy, he's one move away from being strategically winning even a pawn down, like having a free attack for nothing. So commentators were very excited about his position, and the engines were very excited about his opponent's position. Okay, this is the kind of opposite color bishops middle game slash endgame with rooks that I want to go into, where I want to be as active as possible. And I'm also a pawn up, so good. As long as I don't trade all the heavy pieces, I should have decent winning chances, especially if he weakens his king like that. Teach me the Danish Gambit. We're playing it. Every game in this stream was Danish Gambit. We tried several different lines. Some were okay, some others not. Okay, this is 2 pawns already for me. I like it. I like it. Nah, that cannot be good. Can it? Can you play that gambit as black? Well, as black I can accept it. And maybe I can play some version of it at some point. So I'm gonna play h5. I don't care about this pawn. I only care about activity. So first, king safety. If he takes the pawn, I'm gonna go to the 7th rank and have all the activity in the world. So I thought he was going to play rook d1, honestly. In the Scandinavian. Yeah, in the Scandinavian you get a version with black. You play c6. After they take on d5, you play c6. Which is the same way reversed when you play c3 with white. So yeah, in the Scandinavian you can get it with black. e4, d5, e takes d5, c6. Then you play knight f6, and if they take on c6 you might play e5. Okay, bishop b4 I don't really understand it because I was giving up that pawn anyway. And okay, g2 is juicy square. Klaverstein style. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this check because if he wants to keep h2 defended, he might have some issues, and if not, then g3 is gonna be hanging and some issues as well. I don't care about the a2 pawn. Could have taken it, but I prefer to checkmate. If you're taking notes, checkmating your opponent is good. Don't make me talk about Klaverstein, Tony. Okay, this starts to feel like checkmate soon. Oh boy. So is this like the easiest? Yes, it is. Oh, he's protecting g1, so I don't have a checkmate. He gives up the rook and saves the checkmate. No, he resigns. Okay. So rook e2, bishop takes e2, king e1. There was no rook g1 because the bishop was stopping it. But yeah, that wasn't his idea. Yeah, third place. Let's see if we get one additional game to secure our third place, because we can for sure not get to the second. Was there any knight f4 there? Where? There was no knights in this in the last position. For a long time there were no knights. Jing the Bing. I think. We were in opposite color bishops middle game for a long time. Okay, if my opponent doesn't want to accept the gambit, let's not. For once, this is the first time tonight we're not entering the gambit lines. And I didn't keep the pawn there for the take on c3. Let's see how this goes. Structure is one I don't usually play, because I don't usually play these lines where C and E gets traded. Frenchish, not Frenchish, that's the problem. If this was... yeah, okay. Here, yes. It's a bit strange, this structure. Also the knight on c6, blocking the pawn c7, makes it strange for me. But you know, never play f6. So I'm gonna try and punish f6 with the usual technique shown by Kyle the other day, aka main sequence, who said when your opponent play f6, the best thing is to do nothing. Yeah, Chigorin style, knight c6 in front of the pawn on c7. Probably don't want to take on f3. I really want to attack this pawn with my queen. That's what I really want to do. So two tempo and two tempi with this and blocking the bishop. So maybe I could spend the two tempi with queen d3, queen c3. I don't know. So he's gonna try and castle now. Let's see if I can take a pawn for it. Why are there no mods spamming the chat? Yeah, that's unusual, right, Lord Sakuho? But here you are. You're a mod. You can start. I think Broken is here. But yeah, Violatic hasn't been here for a while, and maybe Broken is maybe Broken has left also. Come on, take on e5 once and for all. Otherwise, I'm gonna push e6. Maybe. Okay, for the moment the pawn is strangely safe there. So I have a slow plan, b3, bishop a3, to try to collect this one. But yeah, of course, he's trying to annoy me. And then bishop f5. So okay, strangely safe was kind of an overstatement. Okay, Violatic is still here. But okay, the moment you take on e6 with the bishop, you might have a problem with bishop a3 anyway. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. So c5 probably only move to be able to move the queen to c6, b6, a6 and keep the bishop defended. Or queen d7. Queen d7 it's okay. What am I saying? No, yeah, this was the idea. And then take on c6. Yeah. That's why I thought c5 was probably a better choice. Hitting this. Hitting that. Equal position, maybe. But I definitely have pressure. I have pressure. If only I could get a knight to f4. If only I could get a knight to d5. I need to hit, but my knights are terrible. My knights are terrible. Okay, let's do the simplest threat, rook takes d5. I'm not sure even about that sacrifice. The bishop hits my queen. Then when taking my queen, he defends the e8 rook, so probably rook takes d5 is not even a threat. But yeah, I might keep attacking stuff. And knight on f4 would be awesome. Yeah, but it takes a long way to get a knight there, but really long way. Maybe I need to move. I mean, the shortest way. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting now. Okay, now I have g2. Now I have the g2 path, which is still a long path, but I have it. Anyway, I don't think he's gonna go here, but maybe he is. Yeah, and then 94. What's going on there? Okay, let's go attack something. 94, I'll probably take it. And then he's still pinned. And if bishop d7, rook takes d7, I trade everything. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the tournament. Let's try to do this quick. Wow, the knight found a way to defend everything. So knight f5 is an idea, that now that his knight is not defending it, and knight g2 to f4 is the other idea. So if he goes like g6 now, I go to g2, and if he goes g5, then I go to e3. 2 minutes left in the tournament. Ah, he goes for this simplification. Okay, I thought about it. And it's probably good. But I take a pawn, right? One minute 40 seconds. Not gonna be in time because this is there's still a lot of work to do, I think. I will hang the pawn on a4 on purpose. Yeah, I will do it. I mean, I did it. I was just calculating the rest of the line. Okay, I didn't see that one. I need to play fast, so let's do this. I'm a pawn up. Rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes. Come on, buddy. Rook takes. There you go. This is going to be weak. So, if, for example, d5 and I take it, bishop f7. Still should be winning, so let's do it. His king has to be on f8 for that to work. And now, where do I want to jump? Where do I want to jump? To c6 I want to jump. I really need to bring my king. I really need to bring my king. 12 seconds left. No time for make this count for the tournament. And in the end, I think I'm still in third place for 1 point. Yeah, tournament is over and I think I'm still in third place, miraculously. Now let's try to win this. Technical endgame, pawn up, knight versus bishop, and pawns in two sides of the board. Not easy, but not easy at all. And less than 1 minute on the clock. I like it, but maybe not winning. Oh, didn't expect that. I thought he was going to play king d6, yeah. Bishop e7 still here. Yeah, maybe instead of king d4 I had knight takes a6, but I didn't see it clear. I can probably not trade. Dislodge those pawns? Yeah, probably a good idea. 38 seconds left. King c6 probably good. But risky. Critical move there. Okay, no king c6. I can go back and now I really can play this. I couldn't before, but now that that pawn does not exist anymore, I can try it. However, I can also do this and try to bring my king to d6. And he cannot take on a6, of course. So yeah, this should be winning eventually. Just need to slow play it. May I bring his king to a7 first, just to be sure, before chasing these pawns on the king side. His bishop is in the best diagonal. We need to understand that, and it's time to do that, I think. That's a good one. Let's see what's the best. Let's say this. Bishop g4 is yeah, h5 was probably a bad move, because now after bishop g4 he has to play bishop g4, but that's losing a tempo that he could use to bring the king. This is interesting now. So the knight is protecting f7, which is an important square for the pawn to be pushed. He's gonna check me with the bishop, otherwise I win immediately. Ah, but then I can take the pawn on h5 no matter what. Okay, okay. Okay, guys, this should win, but I will lose on time, as you all know. No! Ah! I don't win there. I lose. This is the colophon to the to the most terrible tournament. Yeah, I had to go for the draw, of course. Harwell. It's very easy to see it, right? When you are not playing. Oh, Lord. I'm not annoyed about losing. I deserve to lose. I'm annoyed about not winning this. I'm not sure if king g6 is winning. Yeah, knight f5 is such a terrible move. Such a terrible move. And why don't I check? Oh boy. And I thought it had to be easier than this that I did. Okay, so I think a7 is good. This has to be good. Bishop h3 was very precise. Well, I mean, bishop e4 obviously loses, so it's not that impressive. And maybe I have to go with the king already, king f6. I thought h5 was a bad move, because he lost a tempo here. Now knight h6, maybe not the best. Maybe I first go king f6 and knight g7 and stop his king from coming. I think that's the idea. I think in here he cannot take yet. Knight g7 and the king can never enter. This is risky, right? So bishop here. Yeah, the king enters. This way the king enters still. Ah, but if he does this, I just take here. Yeah. And if he does this, he enters late. So I'm promoting. You can't remove anything there. Yeah, I know, but I'm playing with the seconds. It was a very nice game. I have to admit it was very interesting. I had a slight advantage. In the end, I think I was winning at some point, but then I think here I expected king here. And then after this, instead of king d4, I might have taken a6. I'm not sure. It's hard to calculate all of this in seconds. Black hole owned the game very well. Yeah, exactly. Terrible Joe. He did very well. When he played king b6, you had 97. When he played king b6, I had 97. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's probably easier. That's probably easier. Yes. What if there was a reverse berserk where you got double the time and half the points and twice the increments? Then I wouldn't use it, never ever, Violatic. Okay. It's terrible ending for a terrible tournament, but I don't know how. We're in third place. Third place out of 214 players. I guess the field wasn't that strong. I got a couple of fives, and my performance was 2000. Not the worst. 2 more tournaments and you can leave. No. I leave now. It's been a long day. I shouldn't have played, really. But yeah, I saw the Danish Gambit and and I needed to play it. Okay, guys, it was fun. Time to leave and time to raid someone. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for being there. I'm not sure if I will be streaming tomorrow, but you know me. I will not say I'm not streaming because I might stream. So who's playing out there? I see Ace Rook. No one else. Acebrook isn't playing chess? Ah, okay. Then no one. Then no one, I guess. Okay, thank you, Savio. See you tomorrow, guys, or the day after tomorrow. We'll see. Bye bye.